What's up? It's your girl Jazmin Renae, and I've been jumped off the porch, but right now I'm jumping off the porch with dirty glove bastards. Period.
Ain't no changing me. I'ma leave if you change on me. Basically, keep that fake love far away from me. Can't you see? It's a beast in.
All right, y'all. So we have the beautiful, talented Jazmin Renae with us jumping off the porch today.
Don't gas me.
Girl, quit. We're not even gonna do that because you sitting up here looking like a bad.
Thank you.
I can't say it right now, but I'm gonna say it later. Bad bitch. But you done brought the gang with you. It's a
hell yeah.
Let's talk about it. Introduce everybody that you got sitting on the porch.
Okay, I got the gang with me. First off, I got D-Rich, be that bitch.
Yeah, what's good? Y'all know with my girl Jazmin.
I got Foreign Teasy. If it ain't foreign, it's boring.
Hello.
I got Big Ken, Get Money Ken, and Carnell. Ken and Carnell is like Barbie and Ken. I got my girl Tay, the flyest, okay, fashionista. And I got Poppy over here rolling up big woods, dumbass. Yeah.
You ate that.
I ate that. Give me some.
You did. Okay, now, I mentioned earlier how I found out that you was a Virgo. So the people that's here, we don't let a lot of people get close to us. So just them being in your presence, like, I know that means a lot to you. So just talk about the whole dynamic.
Yeah, first of all, I'm a Virgo. You know how but like for real, Virgos, we're extroverts, but we are introverts at the same time, where we don't fuck with a lot of people because people is fake. So I got a guard up, I got a brick wall up all the time. And it take a lot to bust that motherfucker down, but these motherfuckers did. Not him yet, but I just met him.
That's what it
So he ain't break the wall down yet, but these motherfuckers did. They became family over the years. I've been knowing her since I was 14. I've been knowing him.
I apologize.
You see what I'm saying? She said turn the alarms off. Put the phones on
Bring me your
silent.
alarm. I've been doing it too long.
I've been knowing him for like 8 years. I've been knowing him for like 6, 7 years. So, shit, we locked in. If we locked in, ain't no switching that.
Realistically, when do you feel safe to let your guard down?
I never feel safe. I never feel safe letting my guard down, honestly. It's always up. Even when it look like it's down, it's up. Because you wanna know what? You just can't have your guard down. Motherfucker ain't about to catch me slipping.
Right.
Shit, you let him slip one time and think it's a slip and slide around this bitch. Fuck that. The guard is staying up, period.
I'm so sorry. I love you.
I love you too. That's my Virgo sister over there.
Okay, so I did notice that you don't really got a lot of interviews out, but I feel like you have a whole story to tell. Like, you done been through a lot, you done seen a lot, and you've overcame a lot. And it's kind of like I don't even want to talk because I do want you to tell your story. But for the people that are haven't been introduced to you on our platform, I just want you to give us the whole rundown.
Well, it's your girl Jazmin Renae, the realest bitch in America, in the world, if you ask me. Artist, actress, influencer, entrepreneur, momtrepreneur. I'm a mama first, super mom. You don't see my cape, it's invisible, but it's on. And I'm really just me. I feel like I'm authentically myself. I like to unapologetically be me. Mm-hmm. Some people fuck with it, some people don't, but I'm more of a what you see is what you get type of person. Shit, I be kind of like showing myself all the time, so. I don't do too many interviews. I just started picking them up because at first I was like, I ain't want to do no interviews because I don't like nobody asking me no fucking questions. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't even question me or like, but for the line of work that I'm in and the industry that I'm in, I feel like I got to give my fans and supporters, more of me so they can really know me more and know me to love the real me.
Mm-hmm. How did you get comfortable putting yourself out there? Because that, just like being vulnerable enough, insecure enough to like allow people to judge you and not affect you, I'm really curious to how you just let that shit ride and not care about what other people think.
Honestly, I ain't never been no shy bitch. Mm-hmm. Like not even as a kid, I never was shy. Like, I never really gave a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like in real life, like I never gave a fuck. It's like, I just feel like it's better to be yourself because it's the truth. It's harder to lie, you know? Once you start lying about who you are, then that lie just goes so fucking far. Now you just gotta keep lying. And I ain't with that lying shit, so. It's too much stress, too much energy to keep up with a lie. So I feel like I just always put myself out there. I just don't really feel embarrassed. Because who the fuck is these motherfuckers to judge me? You know, everybody got their skeletons in their closet, so I just show mine sometimes. If everybody showed theirs, then we wouldn't have so many people, you know, hiding who they are. But I got a big ass mouth, so when you got a big mouth,
but I will say,
bitch.
no, I will say one thing about you, like you're not afraid to clap back. Like you'll be on it, like clapping the fuck, clapping the fuck back. Have you ever thought like, damn, let me chill out, let me tone it down?
You know what? I have thought about it. I thought about it. I have thought about it, and to be honest, I do act on it sometimes. I literally, it's so much I don't respond to. People see me clap back and it be like a big clap back, but that's because I've been holding this shit in. I ignore so much shit on a regular basis. Like if I responded or clapped back to everything that was targeted to me or disrespectful towards me, I would be on this bitch arguing every day with a weak ass bitch or a lame ass nigga, cause you know the internet is what it is. And it took me a while to accept that, cause I used to clap back more, now I clap back less. It gotta really be something. I can't address every little thing a peon gotta say, you know what I'm saying? But it's so hard because it'd be like, damn, I'm human too, you know?
Do you feel like you're misunderstood a lot?
Yes, I feel like I'm very misunderstood.
Yeah.
But I think I'm misunderstood to people who don't really know me. Because once you know me, I feel like I make a lot of sense. Once you actually have a conversation with me about certain things, and I break it down to you, my thought process on it, it's like, damn, this bitch really makes sense. Then, once you know me, you know everybody else, they stupid. It's not me that's stupid. You know, I just act stupid sometimes. It be them, they really stupid, which make me act stupid, you know? And then, like, I just don't do whole shit. So I feel like I don't go out my way to do whole shit to motherfuckers at all, whether I know you or I don't know you. A lot of the times, the people that's saying whole shit don't know you at all. They just passing judgment on what they see on the internet, and that's not real.
Right.
You know?
Now, Jazmin Renae, that right there, like your name in itself, you're a whole brand. How long would you say it took for you to build your brand up?
Thank you so much for that comment too, but I think I'm still building. I think that I'm not nowhere near, you know, where I desire to be as far as my name. I want my name to be a household name, you know? Like not just around, you know, places I'm familiar or, you know, I want it to be like Jazmin Renae. Right now I feel like it's like Jazmin Renae, but I need it to be like Jazmin Renae. You feel me? So I just feel like, it took me as long as, you know, I have been to get my name to be where it is, but I think that I do want it to go further, and it's not where I think it should be. But you know, I'm working harder towards that to get it where I want it to be. But shit, I feel like Jazmin Renae, I feel like I've been a brand since birth. For real. I feel like I came out the womb on that. I got proof of this shit. I've been popping my shit since a jit, nigga. I've been popping my shit since fucking preschool. Hoes been hating me. I've been around this bitch, got hoes mad. They don't even know what they mad for. My lunch was better than theirs, something. Like shit, I swear to God, I've been dealing with this shit for a long time, but I've still been being me. And you know, I've been in like fine arts since a kid. Acting, you know, dancing, you know, all that stuff. Entertainment, period. I feel like I've been being molded for that since I was very, very small. And even singing. I mean, I ain't the best, but I was doing that shit.
Okay, you say you have several different bands.
Hell yeah. I've been on the radio since school, you know, as a radio personality.
Oh, wow, for real?
Hell yeah. I've been on the radio in high school. I was on the radio in college, Tennessee State University. I didn't graduate, but I was there and I was on the radio when I was there. So I feel like I just am an entertainer, you know, personality-wise. I feel like that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Anything like that.
Now, coming from Detroit as a woman, like, what would you say is the hustle that it really brings out of you?
Detroit is like home of the hustlers, for real. It's literally home of the hustlers because we really getting it out the mud in the city. We don't have all the resources a lot of major cities have. We growing. Detroit is actually on a rise right now. I'm so proud of my city because we literally, like, our downtown used to be whack, and that was cool. You know what I'm saying? It's lit shit that's popping up all the time. But we don't got the resources people have, and, you know, here like in Atlanta, Miami, New York, Vegas, big major cities that you can shit. People go and they move to these cities to become stars, you know? You never really hear nobody move to Detroit for that. You're not like, damn, I want to be an actor. Let me move to Detroit. Even though right now, Detroit's movie scene is on the rise. We fucking Tubi up.
I was just gonna say that.
We fucking Tubi the
I was
fuck
just
up.
gonna say that.
I'm sorry, Detroit got the movie, the independent, you know, the indie films on lock right now. So that's something new that we actually deserved and they worked hard for. Go ahead, what you about to say?
No, I'm about to say they do come there to steal talent though. They could they scout a lot in the
It's not hitting for me.
Oh yeah,
we got a lot of motion going on, but it's just like they really come scout for Detroit. Like,
I think
lot of good
I think it's just this just started to happen over the few years, like especially like in the music scene and in the movie scene. Our actors and actresses flying over doing shit in different states. But Detroit is a hard motherfucking city to become somebody. For one, everybody think they somebody in Detroit. Detroit, everybody's celebrities. And I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with it because shit, when you go out, everybody look like one. And I fuck with my city for that. We all like everybody, we got the baddest bitches, like hair, game, lockdown, everything, head to toe. We birthing bad bitches out of Detroit. But it's like we working extra harder for that. We taking more chances, we taking more risks. We working harder because it's not like no handouts being gave out. I know I haven't got one. Shit, I be trying to look like Young Miami, like I'm waiting on my shit. Nobody handing me shit yet. So you just gotta have that drive and determination and that ambition.
And where would you say you really got your start when it came to you being an all-around influencer?
Where I got the start? You know how a lot of people be like, Instagram is what gave a lot of people their influence.
Yeah.
And hell yeah, like, thank you, Instagram. Shit. If you could, why wouldn't you, you know? But I don't feel like Instagram made me, because I feel like I was popping since MySpace. On some real shit, like, what? I literally was popping since MySpace. Nigga, Facebook back then, when you had a max of friends, so now you gotta make a new page. Shit, MySpace, popping, nigga, crush spot, ding ding. You know what, I never got with Vivo, but I was like thinking I was so grown that I was on Black Planet.
How old was you on Black Planet?
Shit, probably like 9. Probably like 9
Girl.
somewhere with my friends. We done got on the computer real quick. Let's make a Black Planet because I got older sisters and stuff, and you knew what was going on,
Right.
and you wanted to do it. So shit, I'm on that bitch sneaking, making Black Planets on that bitch. But yeah, no, for real, I feel like MySpace is really where I started to get big in my city.
like this for me.
Oh, Twitter, but Instagram took that shit to a whole nother level as far as influence, because, you know, they created this whole new algorithm and shit. They doing their different shit. Now it's like all pictures instead of words. We was on Twitter just talking shit. I used to talk so much shit on Twitter. I pray to God they don't go back and look at my old tweets. That's the one thing I'm kind of worried about. But then it's like, fuck it, I said that shit. I said it. Shit, what I'm gonna say? Oh, I ain't say that. I said it. You just gotta face the fact that's fucked up. They be doing that to people.
Now, growing up, would you say you had a pretty cool childhood, or did you feel like you had to grow up fast?
I felt like I grew up kind of fast. I do. I felt like I was doing so much shit before my time. Shit I should have waited on, honestly. Because now it's like burnt out because you've been doing it for so long. I feel like my childhood was fine. Like as a small kid, I think it was just like a typical, you know, growing up in the hood. Like growing up in the hood was fun. It seemed like we weren't really doing shit, but that shit used to be fun for some reason. Just being outside, you know. But, I mean, I had like father problems, like daddy issues, but I feel like that's just a sad story that everybody can tell. So I don't like to shine too much light on it. Like I could sit up here and be like, my mama took care of me. My mama did everything for me. My daddy was in and out of jail, you know. My daddy, you know, like I couldn't see my daddy no more because he got shot up at his house and my little brother had to hide in the closet. And now my mama like, fuck no, you ain't going over there. I'm mad at my mom as a kid, but as I'm an adult now and I have a kid of my own, I look back and see like some shit was necessary, you know. And you just gotta play the cards that you was fucking dealt. Shit, you can't do shit about it when you a kid.
Right.
You gotta roll with the punches, whatever they saying, you know? But you don't get a pat on the back because your daddy went around. You know what I'm saying? You don't get that. We black, nigga, like that's a part of what we go through. Like on the vast majority, I feel like now the new generation, we got good dads around this bitch. And I applaud all my niggas that's like, you know, in my generation because I feel like we showing out with the, as parents. I see way more dads, full-time dads now than back then. I think now it's because we got Instagram and shit like that. Cause bitch, you ain't do shit for this motherfucking baby, nigga. We gonna post this shit on the gram, nigga. Everybody gonna know. Back in the day, your daddy went around, ain't nobody knew but your family and your friends.
Right. That was family gossip.
And then we put shit on the floor. We put shit on the floor around this bitch. Johnny ain't came and picked up motherfucking Jonte. Where the fuck is you at? Like, nigga, we seeing this shit all the time, and I think that it's just so much being exposed now that got people walking on eggshells with everything.
So your experience with motherhood, what age did you have your son?
I was 19 when I got pregnant.
I was 19 when I got pregnant too.
For real?
I was, yeah.
Damn, we was doing just anything.
I would say if I could go back, damn, I don't even talk like this on camera. Okay, if I could go back, I would say my lesson learned is, I would say now, like, if I were to have another kid, I would wait until I experience more life. Cause you know, when you have your first kid, like you in love, like you so caught up under that you don't even realize how much life it is until after you have a kid and you like, dang, like it's so much more life to live.
I definitely agree and resonate with what you said, cause I feel like if you a good mom, you would think when a bitch pop a baby out her pussy that she gonna love it, right? But it don't always work like that.
Right.
But I feel like that's something that's supposed to be natural. And I think that when you do have a baby at any age or any situation that you in, because everybody's shit is different, you know? I feel like you sit down. So when I was pregnant at 19 and had my baby, I sat down. Literally for like 2 years, I missed everything. I felt like I was so infatuated with my baby, but I didn't want anybody else to watch him. He was so small.
Yes, yeah.
So now I'm missing all the club parties, all my friends out. I'm 19, 20, 21, and you went home with this baby. And I think that I wouldn't change what I did because it made me who I am, and I'm so obsessed with my son. He's so perfect. But it's like I would tell younger girls, wait, don't do it at 19, because I was doing shit that, nigga, now you 19 acting like you 30. And you supposed to be outside, you know? Now you gotta raise this baby, and then now you miss that time, so now you go outside later. Now you just an old bitch outside. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to wait until your kid is more independent.
Yeah, you can't.
To really be outside, you know, not like just hanging. I'm talking about that real outside shit, nigga. Me and my friends and shit, we be outside, like, for real. Like, ain't no street lights. We out, nigga. We outside, nigga. You feel me? And I feel like at that time, you want to have that time when you're young. It takes your childhood away a little bit. It makes you grow up fast.
Yeah, it
You
does.
have to raise somebody else. And then, but it's like me and my baby, we so close because it's like we grew up together. You know?
What would you say were like some hardships that you and your child really had to go through together?
Me and my baby, we kind of be like good. I'm blessed to be able to do the stuff that I do. I do stuff for my son that I always wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? When I was growing up, my mama was a hustler. She was getting money, so she wasn't always around. I was damn near raised by my grandparents. You know what I'm saying? Because she working nights at Chrysler, you know? And they taking me to school. They picking me up. They doing all this shit. I feel like, yeah, I was saying that I feel like Chase is good. One thing that I did go through with my baby that had me kind of fucked up was that when my baby was born, he had to go to the NICU, and he had to stay there for 10 days. And that was the devastating part of my life. I cry about this on his birthday because, you know, like when you have your baby and they put that baby on your chest, you hold this baby, you want the baby, you want to leave with your baby. And they only let me stay in the hospital for 3 days. So for 7 days, I had to leave, and I couldn't have a hospital room. So they had like a schedule where they feed the babies down there. And I was so anal about it that I never left. I got so cool with the nurses down there that they let me stay there till 4 in the morning. And then I had to leave. And then I would be right back at 8. And I stayed there all day for them 7 days because I didn't even want them feeding my baby. I fed my baby for 10 days. He had to stay in there, and then I finally got to leave and go home with him. But I was fucked up. Cause you know, when you have your babies, like birth is such a fucking crazy thing to go through. Anything can happen at delivery. And that really fucked me up. So after that, other than that, I ain't really went through shit. Like that I would think is like a hard shit. I think I went through life. I had a baby young. I had to get out here, get this money, get a job, go to work, do regular people shit. You know, that's not a hardship. That's handling your shit.
Right.
That's handling your responsibility. And I ain't want to be no bum ass mama. So I went working at plants and shit, doing overtime. I was slaving for $1,000 a week when I first had my baby. And then I just switched it up, started investing, doing other things, you know.
What was your first investment?
My first investment was into my lash business. I was doing lash extensions. It was when lash extensions first kind of got popular. Everybody wasn't doing them. People weren't even doing volume sets then. It was just classics. That's what I did. And then I just saved money up from that, and then I opened up a shop because I was kind of forced to open up a shop because the lady whose shop I was working at, she was closing it down. And I was at the time shopping to go in other shops, but then I was like, fuck it, I'm about to open up a shop. I had saved my money and shit, and I just did that. I had a shop open for 6 years, from 2016 to January 2022.
Damn, how was you doing that and then doing hosting and then running the shop?
Girl, you gotta just do this shit. You gotta make that shit work. You can't sit around. You gotta get to the bag. Especially when you trying to do other things. I need to make more money to invest in the next thing, so you gotta get the fuck up. All that lazy ass shit. You know, I just be doing. Now I am happy because I'm doing things that I like to do. I'm doing things that I love and enjoy, and I've been doing since a kid. And it came back around full circle. And I'm happy about that.
You manifested it when you were younger, and now it's coming into fruition now that you're older.
Hell yeah. I wanted to be so much shit. I changed what I wanted to be so many times. I used to want to be a motherfucking, first I wanted to be an actress. As a kid, I was saying I was gonna be a movie star. Then I actually wanted to be a rapper because I was obsessed with Eminem and Mystical. For real. I was kind of crazy. Like, that's why I fucked with Eminem. Because I used to be in that bitch, like, I ain't seen my daddy, he ain't come. And I used to go in that bitch, play some Eminem. I'm in that bitch crying, rapping Eminem. I swear to God, I was weird.
I think a little bit.
I was in that bitch rapping Eminem, crying.
I fuck with him.
He always just hit you. He always, Mystical used to just make me mad. I was mad. Yeah. But literally mad. I get in trouble, I'm banging, it ain't my fault. In that bitch. My favorite song was More Money, More Problems at a point. The more money you come across. That.
I like that.
I had it on a cassette. I had it on a cassette, right? And I used to have a little Barbie stereo, and I used to play that song. Oh, it was only one song on that bitch. I used to play that bitch all day. Then I would occasionally throw in a Think Pink Barbie cassette. Think pink is the color of the world. Think pink. I was on that. Then I grew up. Then I thought I wanted to be a news anchor. And what?
I can see you doing that.
I actually had an internship
I can
at
see
Fox
you,
2, boo. I posted it on my story once.
I can see you doing that.
I wanted to be a news anchor, but then I was like, I don't give a fuck to report this shit. You know what I'm saying? Not for real, like. And no, it's just too much negativity.
It be a lot of tea on the news.
Hella tea, but damn, it's just so much chaos. I have like anxiety.
If you sit and watch the world news and you really figure out what's going on everywhere, that is anxiety. That's an anxiety attack.
That's why I'm watching.
Then I wanted to be a radio personality, and I did that. I actually was on this radio station in my city called 88.1 FM. I was on there with one of my closest friends, Stewie. I met him there. It was like a lower budget station that we still have to this day, and we had a show on there. And then my nigga Stewie, he got a fucking offer at 107.5, which is one of our hot hip hop stations. I was like, damn, my nigga Stewie going crazy. They didn't ask me though. But I was happy that Stewie was on there, so I used to be going up there with him and shit. I had a baby after that. I was doing that on the summer at 88.1. Then it became not about what I wanted to do and what I had to do once I had a baby. I need to get this money every week around this bitch, not just some little, it's hard in the entertainment industry. People think you just wake up rich around this bitch, or you just wake up able to have this high ass rate. Nah, it's like you gotta crawl before you walk. You gotta walk before you run. You feel me? I still feel like I'm crawling right now. I feel like I'm like in between crawl and walk, like I'm on one leg, like, you know what I'm saying, right now? Cause I feel like I crawled, but nigga, I'm trying to pick it up. But at that time, having a baby, I had to get some money for show. Now I'm working at boutiques and shit. I'm a manager. I'm working at Chrysler building cars. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not what I was supposed to be doing. That's not what God had for me. But that's what I was doing. It was a short-term thing for me to get to the long term, and that's how I go. It ain't nothing overnight for everybody. You got some people around this bitch that's jumping up, nigga, they got that good luck. But sometimes the luck ain't always on your side with everybody. You gotta really go through shit to get what you want. Cause I didn't really wanna do no fucking lashes. What? I didn't, but at the time it was a popular thing to do to get some money real quick. Bitches paying $125, $150, $175 for a full set around this bitch. And I already had a platform because even still, I had the platform before I had a baby. I was hosting parties at 17, 18 in a strip club. I wasn't even 21. I had a nightly at a strip club called 007 on the east side. On 7 Mile East Outer Drive, they got me at that bitch every Friday. I'm 17. I swear to God.
Did anybody ever find out your real age, or they already knew your real age, but they was like,
I was lying saying that I was 18 for a minute.
Well, bitch, you damn near was. Shit.
I even lied to my baby daddy and told him I was 18. And I was really 17. He was trying to talk to me, asked me how old I was. I thought he looked a little older than me. I'm like, I'm 18. You know what I'm saying? I'm 17. I swear to God, like on my baby. Like, we talk about this.
Damn, when you say your real age?
When my birthday came.
Okay, I'm 18. Like, bitch, you could hold
I swear to God, ask this one. You gonna see this nigga. No, literally. He was telling people, because now we like each other for real, so like now it's like a little thing. So he telling people like, yeah, it's Jazz's birthday, like, he telling people like I'm 19. Like, yeah, she turning 19. And I had pulled up on him and all these people, and they like, dang, they like, you 19, you still young, da-da-da-da. But then I had some friends around. They looking at me like, 19? You know what I'm saying? He looking like, why they looking like that? And I just told the nigga like, look, I'm 18. I'm like, I'm 18 now, we good now.
Okay.
Shit, we good now. What we gonna do now?
Hello?
I'm 18 now. So.
You are.
I did. I used to be lying about my age to these niggas back in the day. I was a little fast, a little something. I used to be walking to the store acting like I was pigeon-toed. And they'd be like, how old is you? And I would be like, I'm 15. Bitch, I'm 12.
What?
I swear to God. Dog, wait till, you gotta FaceTime Tiff because one time, literally, I was 12 and they was a little bit older than me. I always had older people around me. And we was riding bikes, right? Nigga, we literally was leaving. Like, we ain't had no phones or nothing. We literally rode bikes from motherfucking 7 Mile in Hoover, nigga, all the way to 7 Mile in Gratiot, if y'all know how far that is. That's far at 12. At 12?
No, not at all.
That
Not
is
for boys. Boys be outside.
at
That's
12.
not- that's not
At
far.
12, some little girl should
That's
not be
less
riding
than
their bike from Hoover to Gratiot
Yeah.
with no phone.
With no phone. That's
It's
the
Hoover,
boys
Shaner,
be
than
outside.
That is a long way as a kid at 12.
That's 2 miles.
12?
That's 2 miles?
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
First of all, she is a little girl. Like,
Yes,
she is
it's different with boys.
She not supposed to
Boys
be
jump off the porch.
outside.
Yeah, boys jump off the
be
porch.
outside.
When I was 10.
Boys be outside at 8.
But boys naturally girls anything can happen.
You gonna let your daughter ride that bitch? Yeah, so we sneaking. We not allowed to do
I'm
that.
on a bus.
But we are.
Niggas is catching the bus.
We all was flat chested and it was the summertime and I had this idea. Yeah, and look, let me tell you. I done had 2 motherfucking breast reductions because these titties got so big, but I swear to God, when I was young, I prayed for titties.
That's your karma.
Like, I literally prayed, like, on hands and knees like this because I didn't have no titties and bitches' titties was coming and mine wasn't. I was literally praying like, Lord, please, give me some boobs, Lord. Because you can't say titties to God. So I literally was saying stuff like that, like, please give me some boobs, please give me some breasts. And that's why you watch what the fuck you say, because them bitches just was like, it's non-stopping. I make them go like this, and then they go back again.
You say you have to do 2 breast reductions?
I never got my breasts bigger. I've only got them smaller. But we was flat-chested then, and I was like, let's blow up some water balloons and put them in our shirts.
Girl.
I will call my best friend right now and put her on FaceTime so the camera could hear this shit. My fast ass, I just had to make my balloons bigger than everybody else. Like,
But what shirts was y'all wearing though?
little like tight little camis. You know how the camis you was wearing, like the tight ones, the
Yeah.
camisoles from Aeropostale? They got the built-in, they got like the built-in sports bra up under it.
Right.
Hell yeah, that hold them motherfucker. You ain't got no titties, you flat. The little sports bras holding the
So if you looked at them, you couldn't even tell these was water balloons.
You wanna know what? We look the goddamn fool. Because I'm literally riding my bike, these bitches bouncing. Like, we riding bikes with these bitches. So you know how water balloons bounce for real. Like, we riding bikes with these bitches. We riding these bikes. This nigga yell loud. These niggas on somebody's porch, they yell loud. Damn, you look like you 12 with titties. And I really was 12 with titties. And we just joke about this all day. But I made mine so much bigger. But I always was fast. Like, I got pictures of me, like, popping, like, twerking at 4 years old, like, hands on the ground. Like, I posted stuff on my birthday. Hands on the ground, nigga, popping at my 4th birthday. So I was 3 yesterday. You get what I'm saying? Just yesterday I was 3 and I'm on that bitch popping, hands on the ground, baby. Like, on that. That's what I'm saying. This really who I am.
You need your own show.
People be saying
So
that.
do you feel like, okay, so from your standpoint, since you did grow up pretty fast, do you feel like now social media has girls growing up even faster?
Hell yeah, you see these motherfuckers? Girl, these motherfuckers, I ain't gonna lie, they looking good, but they looking too good for the age because, see, I was lying about my age, and I really didn't look to par. These girls look to par. These 14, 15-year-olds, they look like they 19, 20. They thick as fuck, and I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is in the water because why we didn't have that shit. I like never filled out ever. Like, and I just feel like, damn, like, these kids now, you ain't been seeing them? They got full faces and makeup on at motherfucking
In middle
at
school,
prom.
they wearing lace fronts. I couldn't imagine going to middle school with a full.
They got full
lace
motherfucking,
fronts.
they got full makeup on going to prom. They got like going to homecoming. We didn't have that shit. We had motherfucking eyeshadow and some lip gloss. Looking dry. Looking. What?
What ladies? Literally.
You was lucky if you could color your hair.
Well, that shit wasn't even around.
No,
They
that's
in
what I
middle
said,
school
what
with
ladies?
pink and red hair now in middle school. You couldn't have pink and red hair in middle school.
They low-key got it good because they can go to makeup artists and get that stuff done. It's so many people doing makeup now. Like
We used to have to go to the MAC counter and get that little ugly
yes,
ass
you
beat.
have to go to MAC and they'll make you
That
like a
shit was weak as
clown,
fuck.
and then you think you like the baddest thing walking. Red lipstick, fire red lipstick.
Oh, don't even get me started. I was looking like a clown.
No, but I do, like, they are growing up fast, but I do feel a little bad for them because I feel like they got this unnecessary pressure to try to keep up because of what they're seeing so much of
It's hard.
on social media.
It is, because when you want just one of them girls, you know, you want to stay on trend at all times.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is a job, keeping up with that shit. And I think it does grow girls up. But shit, I don't know. I think I grew up a little bit fast and I'm fine. What?
Can't leave it back to my yeah.
You know.
I'm not gonna lie, okay, I did grow up fast too, but it's like when you grow up fast like that, you got so much wisdom though, because you didn't already been through that. So it's like somebody could come to you and they're like, I'm going through this, I'm going through that, and they could be a little younger than you or be your same age, but you didn't already been through that shit, like you didn't already did that, so you already know how to approach a lot of situations, and you don't fold under pressure when you have grew up fast.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't gonna fold anyway. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
That's
not
right.
really like a foldable bitch.
period.
You feel me?
Like you're not a chair.
I'm definitely not a chair. Like, I can't, like, you can't just have a seat. You know what I'm saying? Like, folding.
And let's take a shot today.
Who gonna do that? Cause then guess what? What you gonna do? Fold and later, eventually you're gonna have to unfold. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, yeah.
So you might as well have to just stay unfolded. Nigga, stand on business around this bitch. That's, cause if you don't, motherfuckers gonna play with you. And I don't like being played with. Who likes to be played with? Like, don't play with me unless I'm playing. Like, if we playing, then we playing, but don't just play with me. You feel me? Like, I'm not a kid. Don't play with me. I'm childish sometimes. When I'm being childish, we can play. But don't play with me. You feel me?
I like that you admit that you can be childish, because people be trying to act like they too good. Like,
I'm a lot of childish. I got a lot of growing to do.
yeah, but I think it's good that you know that though, and you're
But I'm
aware.
still young.
Yeah. How
So-
old are you? Well, actually, don't answer that.
How old am I?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that, but you ain't gotta answer it.
How old do you think I am?
Don't put me on the spot like that. I would say 28, 29.
Why? Because I said I was pregnant at 19.
You just give me like 28, 29. Are you older than that?
What do I? Hell no. I ain't liking. I'm not.
Are
like,
you are you
I'm not
27?
like down the 30s. I'm not down my 30s.
Are you 27?
How old do I look?
It's giving 27 through 29.
Damn, that's how old I look. You should see me without makeup.
So we're getting. How old are you?
Me?
Yes.
I'm like very young.
Somebody saying, what are the friends?
Hey,
She's 21.
this is what I'm gonna say. I'm old enough to beat a bitch ass, and I'm young enough to beat that bitch ass. And you wanna know what? What? That means it's no age limit. You getting that ass beat, no,
Like, ooh, that's how you go decipher your
no
age.
matter if you motherfucking 18 to if you motherfucking 60. You might get that ass beat.
Okay, for real, but how old are you?
I'm not in my 30s. I'm not in my 30s.
You in the middle?
No.
You're younger?
Yes.
Girl, are you 20? You said 21. Are you 21?
No, I'm not.
Okay. You
You was in the range.
27.
You was in that range that you had, that little window.
26.
That's where it was at. It was around there. I ain't all the way down there. I'm not all the way up there.
Now, I want to get into your rap career. So,
Wait, because I do want to say though, bitches is younger than me and they look older than me. So you know what I'm saying? Like,
Like you have to throw that in.
because I just have to say this. These bitches be just like talking like they so young. But they really look like old as the fuck. Like, boo, like you should not even say your age because it's not looking too good. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to lay off of something. Whatever it is you need to lay off of, you need to lay off of it. I don't know if it is the drugs. I don't know if it is the liquor. I don't know if it is the weed, if it is the shrooms, if it is the job. Lay off it because bitches is looking old as the fuck. Or drink some fucking water, bitches. That's the problem. These bitches ain't drinking water or something. Like, these bitches looking old around this bitch. And I feel like age isn't a bad thing. Not if you look good.
No, it's not at all. Okay, so your rap career, you haven't been rapping for that long, but I did get to dive into your catalog, and I'm not gonna lie, like you.
Don't gas me.
No, it's there.
Don't gas me.
It's there. It's there.
Thank you.
How has your journey been with music?
It's really been fun. I'm just really having fun.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm doing something that I always wanted to do and that I actually like doing, you know? And I'm happy to be doing it because I was 6, 7 years old saying I wanted to be a rapper. I was 9, 10 where my mama had linked me with a musician named Israel and he was writing me raps. But we kind of fired him because he was he's very talented, but I was like 8 or 9 and the raps that he was writing me, I just was like, it was too deep for me. Like, one.
What did he have you talking about?
I swear to God, one of the raps that he wrote me, it was literally, he was saying something like, when they cut the umbilical cord or something. This how you know I'm not lying, because I remember this. I was literally like 8, 9, and he said something about I'm rapping like when they cut the umbilical cord. Right. And at the time, I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I was asking my mom, like, Mom, what is this? And I'm like, he rapping like it's him, like,
boy, I'm good.
You know what I'm saying? And she found him at the church, like, that's what, like, why you?
She found about the church. Okay, but
but you want to know what? He actually is really, really good, but I don't think he was good to be writing for like a kid, a female child at that. Because I was like, the umbilical cord, like, this not giving. I'm like, this not giving. When I rapped it to my friends, it just wasn't.
Do you remember your first rap for real when you were younger?
Man, we used to be writing raps. We used to be freestyling, just having fun. I posted some videos of me being like 14, rapping with a little short little rap. I had blonde hair with an Aeropostale collar shirt on. I thought I was sweet.
Right.
She used to be around. We used to be freestyling and all type of shit. I used to be on radio. We used to have like Freestyle Fridays, stuff like that. So me just, growing up as an adult and, being in the entertainment industry, because I always have been. I've been hosting parties since I was 17 in the clubs, strip clubs, nightclubs. It was something like it's in the box, and it's something that I always wanted to do. I'm doing everything I wanted to do since a kid. I've been in plays, like church plays since a kid, plays at school. Me and her used to be in plays. I was a thespian when I graduated from high school, meaning I've been in so many plays and so many musicals. Mm-hmm. I was a lead in a musical. Can you believe Miss Perry?
She was running, I remember she was running from prom queen. And you would think Jazz was really a rapper. Like, she had a whole poster. This is what I was like, she's different. Cause she was
No, that was Homecoming Queen.
That was Homecoming Queen. Because she was new to the school.
Uh-huh.
And I was just like, this girl she had a whole poster. Right when you leave to go to the buses, a whole poster.
That bitch was dumb.
On, standing like this.
So they gotta see.
I did have chains on. You couldn't miss me.
And she had these big ass posters around the whole school.
You couldn't miss me. Literally miss me. They literally.
Meanwhile, she in the hallway.
They was literally like 6 foot by 6 foot posters.
Yes. Been a star.
I fucked them up. Everybody came in that bitch with these little posters. I said, Ma, take me to Kinko's now. I'm about to fuck them up, bitch. I did a photo shoot for my shit. My shit took up whole walls in that bitch.
People didn't understand how to receive that energy.
Right.
It was a lot.
You're literally putting that in the air.
I came to the school late because I got kicked out of my last school.
What'd you get kicked out of your last school for?
I got kicked out of my last school because just some fighting shit. Like, to be honest, I never started the fights. Bitches just didn't like me for no reason. So I was actually in the 9th grade. I met her in high school. Yep. So then, really, I got into a whole bunch of fights there because people was picking on me. They thought I was little. I was tiny as fuck. You should have seen me. Just look like I'm 14, but I look like I'm 11. But I'm cute as fuck. And, you know, so, like, when I come into school, bitches just ain't like me. And then I got a big personality. I've always been the same. So I'm just, you hear me before you see me. You know, and people don't like that all the time. Then when you see me, I'm cute as fuck. Yeah, ho. You thought it was a trick, bitch. Nah. Yeah. So, you know, niggas like me. I come here in the 9th grade and people just, you know, it was actually shit. I have had instances where a bitch don't like me, and when you ask her, why you don't like her? Why you don't like Jazmin? And she like, I just don't.
I knew that's what you was about to say.
I just don't like her, and I don't have to like her. You know, shit like that. So I'm like, well, fuck you, bitch. I don't like that bitch either, but I just don't like her because she don't like me. Never really gave a fuck about her. Didn't even notice you, bitch.
Yeah.
You was literally like, bitch, a fly on the wall to me. I didn't even realize you was next to me, ho. But now you don't like me, so now I don't like you. And bitches was literally wanting to fight me. 9th grade, freshman year, I probably fought a senior, a junior, and 2 sophomores. And I got jumped. They came to my mama's house because everybody knew my mama worked at Chrysler because she worked nights, so I was kind of bad. I used to like hear everybody come over. My mama, we lived in an apartment. I had everybody come over. My mama went to work. She had an extra car. I found the spare key. I used to take that bitch and go see niggas and everything. And then I used to come back. I used to go to the gas station and put the exact amount of gas right back at that bitch and park that bitch the same way, put the key back.
You was outside.
Yeah, she was, my mama at Chrysler, nigga. When I call her, she can't even answer the phone. You feel me? Yeah, she not even answering. She not even calling me. And when I call her, I can't even get an answer. I'm 14, I'm mad, we doing what? We in this bitch, bongs in this bitch, nigga. We in this bitch rolling up all type of shit. It was going down, nigga. I swear to God. And people knew that my mama was gone. These girls came to my mama's house to jump me. This girl named Jazmin Jones set me up, hoe ass bitch. I'll never forget. She set me up. She called me, told me to come outside. She lived in an apartment building across the street. I came outside, these bitches outside. But after that, I went to go jump these bitches back. And my mama was with the shits. And I told my mama, for one, I had told my mama, you know, what was going on. My mama ended up pulling up, nigga. She was in like a Jeep Commander. She was on the motherfucking lawn, nigga, driving. This back when she was with that shit. She kind of, you know, have gotten older now. She be like, Jazz, I'm getting tired of this. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like right now, like she pulling up, but I'm already jumped at this point. So the next day, all my close friends didn't go to my school. So my mama went and picked their ass up. Tiff, Ash, Nita, and Camila picked their motherfucking ass up early from their school. Drove them to my school, and we went and jumped the first bitch back. Yep, we jumped this bitch back right at cheerleading practice. Because of that, I got expelled. For one, I was already in trouble for another fight that took place at home. You know, when you fight at home, you still get suspended. I fought this one bitch at home. It was me and my friend Toya against this girl named Nicole and Ashanti. We grew up. This is kid shit though. Like I actually ended up growing up and, you know, getting over that high school shit. But it happened at my house. Yeah. So we all got suspended for that because we said on a half day, like, yeah, come to Jazz's house. We about to, you know, wooty woo. And I was already in trouble. Then that happened, and then we brought outsiders to the school. They kicked me out of school for 180 days. They wanted me to go to alternative school. But my mama had a side hustle doing vending machines at the school that she was at. She had like that whole, like a lot of schools in that city. So, but I didn't want to go to an alternative. Like that's, you know, you don't want to, like, and that's like, sometimes shit happens, but I was on the verge of going to alternative school. Who wants to go there? Yeah. Now you can't dance, you can't cheer, you can't do all this shit. You on this probation, period. Got time for that. My mama pulled some strings and had me go to her school. So, but I was like on a strict thing, like I couldn't get in trouble. And I still came there and got in trouble, was getting in trouble. But we were so cool with the principal. I was so cool with a lot of people because I was a good kid. I wasn't ever starting shit, but if it's shit, then fuck it, it's some shit. You know?
And it was a black school, so and then it's a lot more lenient there. And if you cool with people, you in
I don't think it was more
extracurriculars.
lenient. I do not think it was more lenient. I got suspended more there.
Really?
Yes, I got suspended more there for every little thing.
But when you in extracurriculars activities, Jazz was in like everything. I feel like you still don't feel like it was like you got a little bit more slack than.
I feel like I got slack because of the connections that I made. I got so cool with all the people,
Right.
all the teachers and shit. I fucked with everybody in there. I think I did have lenience, but I still think I was always in trouble. I feel like, this how you know I was in trouble, because they didn't allow me to be on the student council. You don't remember that? I went to do the student council and they told me I couldn't be in the student council because of some shit that I did in the past. Then when I won homecoming queen, I tried to run for prom queen, they said I couldn't run for prom queen because I was already homecoming queen. I feel like it was like a whole shit going on.
Now, with your rap career now, what are some things that you're learning?
I'm learning, one of the main things that I'm learning and working on is just consistency.
Right, yeah.
Being more consistent. I think that's just really like all that. I think like, I think I got the shit. I just think I just, need to work on more consistency, but I do so many other things. It's hard. I need to make my focal point that, to progress to where I want to go in the time span that I need to. Cause I'm doing a lot of movies now.
Are you in the Dirty D?
I am in the
series?
Dirty D new series.
Oh my God.
Let me take a shot to that. That shit was good as fuck.
I can't wait to watch that. I love that show.
The ending made me so mad because I'm like, how the hell y'all just gonna end it like that? Like, how y'all gonna throw that plot twist out of us? When are you allowed to spill any type of tea?
Man, I wish I could. But the lady who wrote that motherfucker, Lisa LB, she don't fucking play. I ain't got time to be arguing with Lisa about me spilling something. I just like to do what I'm supposed to do.
Right. So what?
If somebody say don't say something, then I'm not gonna say something.
Okay.
But you gotta say don't say it. Cause shit, or it could be on the floor. Cause I'm the type of person, you can say what I said.
Right.
I said it. I don't fucking care.
Like,
Well, I already posted Jade. I posted
If
Jade.
you know Miss Jade is on the scene, you gotta watch the tune in flat out. We're not about to
And
get-
if y'all seen the Dirty the first season, you already know that shit was fire without me. That I didn't have to no part of how good.
Jade, hey. Cut it out.
I didn't have no part of how good it was.
It was definitely.
So now
like,
that I'm in it, like, what's up?
Come on, let's take a shot to that front.
No.
It gets
yeah.
dirty in season 2. I'll say that. It gets real fucking dirty.
I love this for you. I'm already knowing, like, I love this for you because just going back to what you said, like, as you were younger and you did all these different things, and then you stated how you're finally getting to do the things that you want to do. Like, it's really beautiful to see.
Thank you so much. It's so surreal. Damn.
She gone.
No more chaser. Yeah, I feel like this is what I'm supposed to do.
Right.
I'm good at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have the persona. I have, I feel like I have the talent. I have the look. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I have the strength. Shit. I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me.
You don't feel
Amen.
like you know.
I know.
You know all that shit. You gonna
Like,
feel
I'm
you
for
know.
sure. That's why I pop my shit. These bitches can't fuck with me.
Okay, so
Even
now.
if they was fucking with me, I feel like that. But I fuck with the bitches that fuck with me. But if you don't fuck with me, then suck a dick.
Right.
A fat one. With a curve, bitch.
Oh.
Like this.
My girl don't got nothing in her head.
So now that you're reaching new levels when it comes to drama, how are you handling it now than you would have in the past?
Drama. Shit could get like that.
Don't start till you can't park you.
Don't start me if you
Hello.
can't fucking park me. Like, I hate drama, honestly. I hate it. It's draining. But once the drama starts, fuck it, let's have fun. You know what I mean? I don't start drama. But I'll engage and partake if it's worth it, if you want to really do that. If you want to jump off the porch, bitch, we gonna jump off the motherfucking porch. And we gonna do this shit. I don't take disrespect lightly. like I said earlier, I ignore a lot of shit. So when it's time to not ignore, you gonna catch the wrath, ho. And even still, I'm literally like being nice. I could be much worse. I could be evil, and I don't like that for me. I don't like seeing me like that, cause I don't give a fuck. And I've been giving a fuck lately. Even the little light shit motherfuckers been seeing, this shit that motherfuckers been seeing to me was light. I swear to God, light. Motherfuckers don't really want me to push shit on the floor around this bitch. Everybody gonna be mad. It's gonna be motherfucking World War III around this bitch. Leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone, cause I'm chilling, I'm blow, I'm high, I'm somewhere put up with Tug, we out of town, and y'all bitches mad on the internet. Like, you gotta be really bored to really do all the shit that bitches be doing. Like, and then when I respond, I literally gotta make myself get up and do this shit. Cause I really don't care. It's just another hoe that's mad. I said, hoes been mad at me since I was 3 years old. I don't give a fuck if a hoe mad. Bitch, I'ma see you like, bitch. And I'm gonna do everything I said I was gonna do. And that's how I handle drama. If I don't say it, I'm not gonna do it. If I said I'm gonna do it, bitch, I'm gonna do it. You wanna know why? Because what type of weak ass bitch say they gonna do some shit and don't do it? Never coming that. I never came that. I'm not coming that. Fuck no. I don't see it for me. I don't see it in the future being a bitch that's not on shit. Like, you know
And that's just what it is.
like, no, like, but I don't want to be on shit. I'm like 50 Cent. I feel like I'm like a female 50 Cent almost.
I give you that.
I really feel like that.
I give you that. For sure.
I don't want the problem. But if you want a problem, then okay, let's have a problem. I don't want the problem, but I'm not against the problem if you really want the problem. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just praying for me because I don't want to go to jail. And some situations have you really thinking about jail. Nigga, you don't even understand. Because it be just too much for no reason. You know? And people are like users. They use drama for, for personal gain. And like, I don't want to be known for that. I don't like that. But they make me do this shit. I really be like, I don't want to do this. But I gotta do this. Why y'all make me do this? And I'm be the victim. I really be the victim. But when I'm done, I look like the bully.
Nah, they be fucking with you. They be starting with you.
Dog, all the time.
Yeah.
People start with
Yeah,
me. I don't
they be
start with
fucking with
people. I'm too high to just start a problem for what?
Right.
When I could go smoke real quick and then I could go to motherfucking Roof Chris real quick and chill. I could catch a flight, go somewhere, like argue on this bitch for what?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? To be honest. But people think I like to argue. I don't like to argue. I'm just good at it. But I got these hands too, at the end of the day.
Period.
And in the event that I didn't have them, I'm gonna throw them. And I'm gonna lose before somebody play with me. And that's why I'm just working on me. You know what I mean? Cause who wanna keep doing that when you trying to grow? You know? But when people trying to grow, they bring you down to try to get, like, I don't got time for that. But if you on my list, it's coming. I mean, I'm not never looking for it. But on the event that is there, that's what it is. You know? I'm too grown to be riding around looking for bitches. I did that. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that. I'm busy, bro. But when I see bitches, it's up, nigga. That's it.
So, you did drop Intro to a Rebel, and I want you to talk about that really quick and the inspiration behind it before we wrap up.
Intro to a Rebel is actually like it's really one of my favorites. Mm-hmm. The video is basically just about me. It's stuff in the video that means something to me that I never even explained. It's like if you know, you know? A lot of the things in there that I showcase in the video, For one, I have my son in the video.
I saw that. That was so cute.
And he's my favorite person in the whole fucking world. Nobody can fuck with Chase. I swear to God. I can't fuck with Chase. I can't fuck with him. That boy's something else. I'm trying to tell you, he got something. You know how everybody say about their kids?
Nah, it's some ones that really do.
That little nigga something else. Everybody be like their kid's something else, don't they? But no, this one, he different. So, I got him in there because he just fucking wants to be in the video so goddamn bad. Mommy, put me in the video, put me in the video. I'm hearing this all the time. He know I got shoots going on, and he like, what you doing? I'm like, I'm going to a video shoot. What song you doing? He asking me this. I'm telling him, he like, can I be in the video? No, son, you can't be and do that shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't be and don't gas
do that
me.
shit though.
He do, but like, he thought he should be and do that shit because I said courtside at the game, got my son sitting on floor seats.
Okay.
He thought that he should be in a video sitting on the floor.
He got a point. He got a point.
My dog got a point.
Got a point.
Mom do some
But do that shit, the concept of the video, which is coming soon, is so provocative that he can't be in it.
Can't throw that in there.
Yeah, you know, because I say, I'm moaning all through I do that shit. I say, oh yeah, nigga, this that shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You can't just be flash chase after that.
Oh, Jai, you sound kind of sexy now.
yeah. I do. But all the songs, it did not make sense for him to be in. To be quite frank, he didn't need to be an intro to a rebel. But he just had to be in something, and that was the best he was gonna get. And it made sense because I did talk about motherhood a little bit in the song. Every place I shot at in Intro to a Rebel is my old neighborhoods. The porch I'm on is my house on Fleming in Nevada on the east side. On the pictures at my 4th birthday party when I am popping on the floor. Them pictures is like on my page. That's the house I lived in. I'm in another house on Buckingham. That's where I was at when I was born, on East Warren. Then I'm like 2 blocks down, because who does that? But my mama moved from Warren and Buckingham, 2 blocks down almost to Devonshire. I record over there. One of my neighborhoods that I grew up in, I grew up with like Babyface Ray, GT, we all grew up together. A lot of us went to the same Boys and Girls Club on 7 Mile and Shaner, but they tore it down. Like, yep, they tore that bitch down. I saw it, I found that out because I was going to shoot my scene there, and it was gone. Me and like GT from Detroit, we went to that Boys and Girls Club. Babyface Ray lived probably like 6 blocks from me. They used to come to my house and jump on my trampoline. Like, you know what I'm saying? We really kids. Like, I got a lot of throwbacks. They be mad if I post them. I got a block that I grew up on. I don't show the house, but I show the street. It's called Grubner, but I don't show the house because we still own the house. We don't live there, but we own it. So I don't show that house because my motherfucking sister was like, don't show this house on that video. Don't show this house. So I didn't show it, I just showed the street sign. I showed some things that I did. We got a Spirit of Detroit statue, and I have a Spirit of Detroit award. I got my Spirit of Detroit award in 2018. Young as fuck. I'm probably one of the youngest bitches who got a Spirit of Detroit award. People getting Spirit of Detroit awards now that I feel deserved it before me. But, like this designer in my house, mom, CDK, she just got her Spirit of Detroit award last week. She should have been got it. I got mine so long ago, 5 years ago. So I hold my award up. I got like best salons, best black-owned salons. I got like 2 of them. I show them. I'm in front of my salon because it was a bunch of like, you know, talk about my salon. Even though my salon was like the hottest salon in the city. Fuck any hoe who say it wasn't because you a fucking liar. Everybody in the city came through with, and everybody that ain't from the city came through with. When motherfuckers came to Detroit, they went to WIT, nigga. And that's because I built up that household name for WIT at the time. But it closed down, so I show my awards up there because I'm done with it. To be honest, I don't even want to run a shop anymore anyway because I hate hoes. Running a shop for 6 years, I learned that I really don't like bitches. It's not the people that I worked with, I love them. But it's just like the customers and just too many energies all day coming through. I gotta have a smile, I'm not even happy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I gotta be like, hey, how you doing? I don't give a fuck how you doing. I really don't. And I can be honest about it now because shit is over with, you know? I don't give a fuck how no hoe doing. They don't give a fuck how I'm doing. The ones who give a fuck how I'm doing, I care how they doing. Now, if I could feel a vibe like, oh, this bitch care how I'm doing, then I genuinely be like, damn, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? But
Right,
like,
yeah.
I don't want to run the shop no more. And that's why I had that in there. I showed like I was like Detroit's favorite female socialite. I got that award. It's like a ring. I went to like this fifth statue that we got downtown. It's like a monument in Detroit. I think that's a lot of stuff that I showed my like trophy for that. I did a lot of giving back there in that video. Like I came like on Woodward under this bridge. It'd be a lot of homeless people. And I just came there and I gave them food, you know, pizza. And I was hungry too, so I ate with them. When I was eating that pizza, I really was hungry. And I gave all them money too. But I didn't show me giving them the money. And they agreed they wanted to be on camera. But I didn't just give them pizza, I gave them money too. I went like to this park where it'd be a lot of football games, cheerleaders and shit. The ice cream truck came. I bought everybody ice cream. I probably spent like $400 on ice cream on that video, you know? But that was just to show like my good side.
Right.
Because I do a lot of giving back. I really have. Nobody in Detroit have done the things that I've done for young girls. Like, let me take that back. I'm a lying ass bitch. People have done shit.
Yeah.
You know? But I have came together and, you know, accumulated, you know, a lot of things for girls. Like I got my friends and their businesses and other people to come in and give 4 girls proms. We gave them dresses, shoes, weave, makeup, nails, bundles from Mink Brazilian. People don't talk about that. Nobody
Right.
talks about the good you do. Because bullshit, you know, people like to talk about, you know, hoe shit before they talk about good shit. Tell somebody some hoe shit, it's gonna travel a mile away. Tell somebody some good shit, nobody gonna know.
All right, Jazmin, we absolutely loved you on the porch. I think we're about to wrap it up, so you have any last words or shout outs?
So I wanna shout out, I'm gonna shout out my mama, even though she ain't even gonna watch this, because I love her. You know, she created me, and without me is, I was about to say without me is no her. That's how high I am. Without her is no me. But she never gonna watch this shit. But I'm gonna show it to her. Like, look, Ma, look what I said. She like little shit like that. Like, oh, then she don't care. I'm gonna shout out my baby, but he not gonna ever watch this because I'm smoking through the whole interview and he don't even know I smoke. I've been hiding that this whole time. He don't know I smoke. And I be hoeing people that smoke, so he don't think it's sweet.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Gotta do what you gotta do. I don't lie at all. I'm never lying to no nigga, no bitch, cause who gonna do something to me? But you know when you gotta be real with your kids, but you gotta be not all the way real because they not ready for that, you know? But one day I'm gonna tell them everything. And shit, shout out to all my motherfucking friends who rock with me, who fuck with me, to the people on this fucking porch that I fuck with, you know what I'm saying? The people who not on the porch, who you know would have been on the porch if it wasn't so last minute. We in Atlanta. I don't even live here. You know? But all my motherfucking people that fuck with me, that rock with me, shout out to y'all because I fuck with y'all. And shit, shout out to me. Huh. Cause I'm, nigga, y'all, do you see this shit? For real, do you see this shit? Like, I'm sorry, but I'm that for real. I've been that, gonna always be that. Don't wait on me to not be that.
Okay.
Cause it's never gonna happen, you know? And I'm just happy to be here off the motherfucking porch.
Ain't no changing me. I'ma leave if you change on me. Basically, keep that fake love far away from me. Can't you see? It's a beast in me. Ain't no taming me. Humble.